Good morning, everyone. You know who this is. This is your boy, Sticks in Charge. You guys, I've been a wild man. So I got up this morning and I brushed my teeth and washed my face. Put you guys on a tripod. Oops. You guys, it feels so good being 54 years young. I don't have that midlife crisis. Hold on. Or you guys. You guys, I'm not going through midlife crisis. Hold on, let me get me a glass of water. Drink some water. Because I have to take my vitamins. Hold on. One second, you all. Sorry. I'm gonna take my vitamins. And you know, guys, I think I'm gonna go to the grocery store this morning. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take me a shower and run to the grocery store. Because that way I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave my water here. I'm going to turn the light off. Guys, my library is a mess. When I say it's a mess, I got stuff everywhere. I can't seem to keep my library clean. I can't seem to keep it clean. Like, oh, you know what? I was looking for my lottery tickets, everybody. It's right here. I didn't win anyway, so it really don't matter. So, okay, gotta keep that. I got so much stuff that I have to like clean up. This part of my house, everybody, is always a mess. I always have stuff everywhere. And I should have been had this stuff done. But if I get it done, that's a good thing. I don't have to, I'm not gonna sit up and worry about the woulda, shoulda, coulda. Nope. What is this? Oh. So I'm logging into my personal computer right now, everybody. So guys, I am so happy because yesterday, the guy came out to winterize my in-ground sprinkler system. And I'm very happy. Very, very, very happy. So all that stuff is done. And I don't have to worry about it until next year. This is trash. I don't have to worry about it until next cotton picking year. So I'm happy. And I gotta go through all this crap right here, everybody. Oh, no, I gotta keep this. You guys, it's hard to stay organized. Really, it's not hard for me to stay organized because I'm always so freaking busy. I'm always busy. That needs to be filed. Gotta file this. File that. So this is trash. I'm trying to get all this stuff cleaned up. This goes here. Trash, trash. This goes here. How are you guys doing this morning? I didn't answer that question. So, let me turn the camera off and do some quick stuff on my computer, and I'll be right back, all right? So don't go anywhere. Bye. All right, good morning, everybody. I am headed to 2 grocery stores this morning because I said I gotta control my sugar. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some stuff. I'm gonna show you the type of stuff that you should be buying if you want to drop that sugar. So if you're interested in watching this video, continue watching, and we're gonna shop together in the grocery store, okay? So let me grab me a cart, and then we can be on our way, all right? Bye. All right, y'all. I just left the grocery store. Now I'm headed to the next store. So I spent almost $150 at Safeway. And I got, for the most part, healthy stuff. I couldn't show you all what I was purchasing because they had the music on. So it'd be kind of hard to like explain to you what I'm buying because I can't take the background out when I edit my video. But don't worry, when I get in the house, I will do a debriefing on what I purchased. So I'm glad I did it today, you all, because tomorrow it's cold. I mean, it's not cold to me. It's cold, but I don't mind the cold weather. But I'm the kind of person, Lord, I am not gonna curse. She ran the red light. I am not gonna curse. So I'd rather do it today and get it over with. That way tomorrow when I wake up, I don't have to leave out my house and run any errands. But Monday, I was in the store and I should have taken some money. Oh, I can do that later. I forgot. I had to get some money for my haircut. I need a haircut desperately, you all. So I'm headed to the second store. This store won't take long because I'm just getting like straight produce. And it's funny, I hate going to the store without a grocery list because I feel like I forgot something. But I'm so happy that they had the red roasted hummus. But I wanted the big thing of hummus, but they didn't have any in there. They had the small, we didn't the shallow ones. I want the deep ones because I love roasted red pepper hummus. I really, really do. So I will turn the camera on when I get to my next destination. All right, bye. All right, buddy, I just left out the store, so I'm finished shopping for the day. Now I'm gonna head on home and clean my produce, get everything put up. Okay. This is a tight parking lot, everybody. It's very tight. Oh, kind of wet. Darn. Anyway, I'll turn the phone on when I get in the house. Bye. Okay, you guys. Oh, I'm supposed to show you what I bought from the store, and I didn't do that. Damn. But what I did was I wiped everything off, and I put it in my fridge, pantry, and freezer. Let me show you the water, you all, how dirty. Oh, sorry, it's dark in here. My light's out. Sorry. Let me show you the pan that I soaked my veggies in. This water is dirty. Hold on. You probably can't see it. Hold on. Hold on, you all. Oh, shit. Can you all see that stuff floating around? This water is dirty, everybody. Produce is very, very dirty. So make sure you all get this stuff right here. I'm gonna show you how I do it, okay? And just make sure you rinse your stuff off very, very well. I like to clean it and put it in my fridge. Hold on. I like to clean it and put it in my refrigerator. I mean, before I did that, you all, to be honest, I would clean my veggies with antibacterial soap that I use to wash my hands. But I stopped doing that because I'm like, that's wasting my soap. I want something that's for the veggies. So hold on, let me dump the water. Hold on. You can see me, hold on. I use warm water, everybody. I don't use cold water. Hold on. And I let it soak. What I do is, I spray a generous amount in the pan. I'm gonna fill it up with water because what I gotta do, let me take the tripod, hold on. Well, not the onions, I'm giving those onions away. I'm gonna clean my carrots, tomatoes, peppers, apples, just more tomatoes, and my celery. Oh, by the way, I did wipe everything off with a Clorox wipe before I put it on my counter. So hold on a minute, hold on. Okay, buddy, this is what I do. I'm gonna take all my apples, and again, this is warm water, and I use the Veggie Wash, everybody, because I clean all my produce off. The water's clean. When I finish cleaning my produce, watch how nasty this crap is. When I tell you I clean everything before I put it in my fridge or I put it on my kitchen counter in a bowl. Like my apples and tomatoes, I don't put it in the refrigerator. I leave it on the counter. Advice number 1, if you put your tomatoes in the fridge, you are taking nutrients from that vegetable. From that fruit, so don't do it. And when you put your stuff in here, make sure the label is peeled off. Peel it off and soak it. And I soak mine for, like 15, 20 minutes. It depends on where I buy it from and how dirty it looks. So just use your best judgment. But just make sure there's no label on your food. Okay, that's what I do. I just put it in there. And again, I clean all this stuff off with a Clorox wipe. I'm just sticking everything in here because, again, people's hands touched it. You make sure you clean your crap. And I see right now, I'm gonna definitely have to do another batch of cleaning. Okay? Which is fine. Actually, you know what? Let's get these carrots in here. And I can clean that celery in a separate batch. No, I do the celery and carrots together. So just let that rock out, sit. Look, I'm just saying rock out. Like really. Let that sit. And hold on. So these veggies I've already cleaned. So I've already cleaned these veggies. These are lemons, limes, squash, zucchini, and my cucumbers. So they went through the exact same process that I just demonstrated for you on my island. I'm letting these drain some. I'm gonna take a paper towel and just dry them off and get those in the drawer in my fridge. And that way, anytime I need to use them, I don't have to worry about stuff being wet, rinse it off, you're trying to saute it and it sticks to the pan. No, do it ahead of time. It's so much faster and it's so much easier. All right? I got a confession to make. Technically, lemons should not go in the fridge. But I tried that. It didn't work for me. Getting my second beer. It did not work for me because to me the lemons, it didn't hold up as long as I thought it would hold up. So that's why my lemons are going back in the fridge where they belong. Hold on, let me get you guys on the tripod. So I would no longer leave my lemons out on the counter. That's just me, I'm not doing that. Okay? I'm not doing that because I don't like the after effect of it. So halfway through the soaking cycle, make sure you flip the fruits and the veggies over so all sides are clean. So that's key. All sides must be clean. You do not want to leave anything that has not been clean. Everybody. Okay? So I'm so glad can you all see me? So, what I do about it, so when I buy my unsweetened tea, I can put 2 more in the fridge. Yeah, that's 6. I'm gonna show you my fridge, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna put 6 in here. Because You all know I drink unsweetened tea. People rotate your food. Put the old stuff in the front, new stuff in the back. That way, you're not eating or drinking anything that's old. And all this got wiped down with a Clorox wipe, so I'm good. And always have the labels face towards me, always. Because that's just how I am. I'm just anal like that. Oh, by the way, I need to get my bowl out. Okay. You guys, oh, hold on. Let me get my chair. Oh. So all my fruits and veggies, everybody. I'm gonna go to Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm gonna get me a 2-tier bowl because my garlic, which is back there, it's like all over the place. So I'm gonna make sure that all that stuff, that's going in the fridge. So let me wipe these, the fruits off back here that has to go in the fridge. Get that refrigerated, and I'll be right back. Okay, so hold on, you guys. So this is what I did. I took a dry paper towel, and I dried I took a dry paper towel. It was all this veggies and fruit, everybody, was sitting in my colander draining. So what I did was I took a dry paper towel and I finished drying these items off. Store your food when it's nice and dry, everybody. Don't have it wet. Also, I turned this fruit over and the veggies over so all sides can be clean, okay? So that's what I did. So what I'm doing right now is, once this is finished soaking, this fruit on this side, I'm gonna do the exact same process. I'm gonna walk over to the sink. I'm going to rinse, because you wanna rinse the solution off before you store it either on your counter or in the fridge. And or your freezer, depending on what you wanna, how you store it. And rinse it very well, put it in the colander, let it sit. Then after a while, just shake it up, get the excess water off. Take a dry paper towel, dry all sides off, and just rest it on your counter and let it finish air drying. By the way, when I go to the store and I get the jalapeno peppers and the habanero pepper and the chili pepper, I'll do the same process. The only difference here is it goes in my freezer because I buy a lot of it. Because I lose a lot of spice in my foods. So hold on. So I do have my lab results, because I think I said in my last video, I wanted to go over my lab results with you all. I was gonna open it, but I was so happy. Well, not happy, I was eager to find out what was, my results. Hold on. Well, let's bring my beer. Hold on. Silly old me. By the way, I only do 2 drinks a day, even though I'm still celebrating my birthday. So my results, everybody, it came in the mail either was it yesterday or the day before yesterday. Anyway, the last time I went to the doctor to get my A1C, and A1C, everybody, is checking the blood glucose level in my blood for my type 2 diabetes. Last year, it was 7.4. When I got my results, it's 6.6. So it says your A1C is 6.6 and should be 4.8 to 5.6 per NP paddle. Your A1C is improving. Continue to reduce your carbohydrates and sweets. I have also attached a list of foods that may help reduce the numbers. The rest of your lab results were stable. There is no need for further testing at this time. I look forward to seeing you at your next scheduled appointment. Now, because who I am, I'm going back to the doctor in 3 months because if you follow a vegan diet, everybody, it's going to fix a lot of stuff in your body. So anything in this video, and put this disclaimer out there, I am not a doctor. I am not a physician. I don't hold any type of medical degree, no formal training in the medicine field. So this is strictly my journey, what I've learned from my doctor, well, not my first doctor, but my holistic doctor who taught me how to eat properly. And he's the same doctor, by the way, he's no longer in the practice. He is no longer my doctor, but he was my doctor for several years. And when I started going to him, in that same office visit, he told me, stop taking your medicine. And I looked at the doctor like he was crazy. Remember, I am a type 2 diabetic. I took Januvia, no insulin, no other kind of medicine. So remember, everybody, I get tested for everything. So, and I don't understand some of this stuff. So CBC, everything was normal. So if you're a nurse, you understand it, you know exactly what that means. Chlamydia, negative. My comprehensive metabolic panel. Now my albumin is high. That's 5.3, but it should fall in the range of 3.8 to 4.9. My calcium is high. I don't even drink milk. It's 10.3, but it should be 8.7 to 10.2. But I do eat a lot of veggies have calcium in it, everybody. So that might be the reason. Oh, by the way, when you go to your doctor, whether it's the same doctor or a new doctor, always bring your prior lab results and copy it. Keep the original at home so you can take notes on your lab results. So there's something that you want your doctor to go into more detail and explain it to you, he can. So my glucose is 107 and it should be 70 to 99. So even though I'm on the upper end, I'm not like, way off the chart. Hemoglobin, again, is 6.6, which is high. The range is 4.8 to 6.6. I can do that in 3 months. HIV 1 and 2, negative. So I wasn't worried about that. Lipid panel, I'm not sure what that is. So my cholesterol, all of my cholesterol, everybody, is good. There's no, I don't have any issues in that area. My PSA, which is my prostate, is 0.3. The range is 0.0 to 4.0. So I'm good there. Okay, this is the RPR Quaint and CONFTP-PA, RPR, non-reactive. I don't know, it's an STD test. I can't remember what it is. I get tested for everything, everybody. Trichomonas, I'm not even sure what that is, but that's negative. My TSH, the range, my results was 1.38, and the range is 0.450 to 4.50, so that's normal. My UA Complete PJB lab, everything was fine here. Yep, no issues there. Yep, that was it. Vitamin D is supposed to be between 30 to 100, mine is 50.2, because I was vitamin D deficient. That's why I take those vitamin D supplements, everybody. Also, my potassium was extremely high, and the doctor told me to cut back on green leafy vegetables. My potassium on this result is 4.7, and the normal range is 3.5 to 5.2. So that's what I have. And so the doctor gives me best foods and worst foods to eat for diabetics. Okay, disclaimer. This is very, very, very important what I'm about to say. I am not going to disclose the diabetes center that I went to, but it was here in Maryland where I live. When I was taking Januvia, I was told that I can drink all the diet sodas that I want. I could only eat you're supposed to eat like a fist. So this really, your fist is considered a meal for diabetic. Actually, for everybody in the world. Unfortunately, most people in the world, we eat way more than that. Just because I took Januvia and I was able to stop taking my medicine and I transitioned to a vegan diet, it's not for everybody. Let me be very, very, very clear. If you are the type of person and you have to have meat, whether it be fried, baked, boiled, or whatever, you cannot go on a vegan diet, because think of it this way. Think of somebody who's obese and they want to go get their, not liposuction. I don't know what this stuff is called. It's when they cut part of your stomach out. It's not like, what is it called? But you gastrointestinal, I don't know, whatever you call it. They cut part of your stomach out. If you are not changing your eating habits, you're not changing your lifestyle, which means how you think about it, how you feel about it, and what you do about it, you are wasting your time. It's a mindset, it's an attitude, it's an action that you have to take. Just because you'll go vegan for 1 week, that 1 week is not going to fix what's in your body. You have to find what's right for you and what's not right. The reason why mine went down, because how many times have you seen me eat potatoes on this camera, rice, or pasta? You have not. You see me eat it, but it's very, very rare that I eat it. Also, too, when I do eat, I fill up faster. I don't require a lot of food. Now, you do see me drink, okay? But remember, what I do on this camera works for my body. Everybody's body is different. Like, I can have potatoes right now because I don't eat it. I don't even, but I do have some in the fridge. That's for a seafood boil I'm gonna do. But what I'm trying to say is, as long as you are not overdoing it and eating it on a regular basis, you're fine. Also, very important, if you don't listen to anything that I say, what I'm about to say is the most important thing for diabetics to follow. Fresh is always best. The way you cook your food, the way we should be eating it, is either steam, boil, two healthy alternatives, but the best form is to eat it raw. Remember, if you looked at my earlier video, I said it's better to eat its food in its rawest form possible. However, not everything can be eaten raw. Like rice, you can't eat it raw. Beans, or any of the the grains, whatever, lentils, you cannot eat that stuff raw. So to cook those properly, what you should do is either boil it or steam it, And if you don't like raw vegetables, it's okay to boil it or steam it, but that's a caveat. Do not overcook your vegetables. You're taking out all the nutrients and vitamins that provides the nourishment needed for our bodies. So just find out what works for you. And if you're a type 2 diabetic, even if you're type 1, think of it this way. I'm not going to just limit this to type 2 or just diabetes. This video is for anybody who's suffering from, whether you are obese, you have a chronic illness like diabetes, whether it's 1 or 2, or you may have some other disease that's going on in your body. Just try to go to a holistic vegan diet as much as possible. If you're not a person who likes to cook or can cook, my advice to you, I know it's boring. You may want to think about, when you go to a restaurant, stick to like salads and veggies. But there's another caveat. Just because it's a vegetable, it does not mean that it's healthy. Because if you cook the vegetable in lard or butter, everyone, that's not healthy. So, and I use olive oil, by the way. I have coconut oil in my pantry. I haven't used it yet. I said, I'm going to try it one of these days. I'm going to go online and look at some recipes that call for coconut oil. So, I'm going to read this to you. Starches. I'm reading to you verbatim. And by the way, this sheet I'm reading from is from my doctor. It states the best and worst food for diabetics. I didn't know it, but I want to share it with you all. Starches. Your body needs carbs, but you want to choose wisely. Use this list as a guide. Best choices: whole grains such as brown rice, oatmeal, quinoa, millet, or amaranth. I never heard of that. Baked sweet potato, items made with whole grains and no or very little added sugar. Now, for my body, I cannot have any rice, potatoes. I have to cut it all out because it spikes my sugar. But again, that's my body. I'm sorry. What I read for you, that was the best choices, okay? But I can't eat rice and potatoes because it spikes my sugar. Worst choices, it's in the starches now. Processed grains such as white rice or white flour, cereals with little whole grains and lots of sugar, white bread, french fries, my favorite, so I don't eat it too often, white flour tortillas, okay? So that's for starches. So now we're going up to vegetables. Load up. You get fiber and very little fat or salt unless you add them. Remember, potatoes and corn count as carbs. And again, I do eat corn on a cob, but you don't see me eating it in every video. So best choices: fresh veggies eaten raw or lightly steamed, roasted, or grilled. Plain frozen vegetables lightly steamed. Greens such as kale, spinach, and arugula. Iceberg lettuce is not as great because it's low in nutrients. Low sodium or unsalted canned vegetables. Go for a variety of colors: dark green, red, or orange. Think of carrots or red peppers, white onions, and even purple eggplants. Okay? And according to the US 2015 US guidelines, it's recommended that we eat 2.5 cups of veggies per day. I'm way past that. That's why I poop a lot. We're going to get that in the next part of this video. Worst choices, listen to this. Canned vegetables with lots of added sodium, you know that's bad for you. Veggies cooked with lots of added butter, cheese, or sauce, so stay away from those. Sauerkraut, oh my God, I love sauerkraut. For the same reason as pickles, so limit them if you have high blood pressure. I don't have high blood pressure, so I'm good, but I don't eat it often. So up to this point, we talked about starches and vegetables, what's best and what's the worst choices for diabetics. Now let's move on to fruits. They give you carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Most are naturally low in fat and sodium, but they tend to have more carbs than vegetables do. That's why you don't see me eating a lot of vegetables. I mean, a lot of fruits, everybody. Okay? Again, get to know your body. So best choices, of course, fresh fruits, plain frozen fruit or fruits canned without added sugar, sugar-free or low-sugar jams or preserves, no sugar added applesauce. Worst choices. Canned fruit rolls with heavy sugar syrup, chewy fruit rolls, regular jams, jelly, and preserves, unless you have a very small portion, sweetened applesauce, fruit punch, fruit drinks, fruit juice, drinks. Okay? So, that's that. Protein. You have lots of choices, including beef, chicken, fish, pork, turkey, seafood, beans, cheese, eggs, nuts, and tofu. The best choices. And this is for the American Diabetes Association. Plant-based proteins such as beans, nuts, seeds, or tofu. I love all those. Fish and seafood, chicken or other poultry, eggs and low-fat dairy. If you want meat, keep it low in fat. Trim the skin off poultry. Try to include some plant-based protein from beans, nuts, or tofu. Even if you're not a vegetarian or vegan, you'll get nutrients and fiber that aren't in animal products. Worst choices. It says friend meats. I'm not sure what that means. Higher fat cuts of meat such as ribs, pork bacon, regular cheese, poultry with skin, deep fried fish, which I love, deep fried tofu, beans prepared with lard. Okay? So now we're moving on to dairy. Keep it low in fat. If you splurge, keep your portions small. Best choices: 1% skim milk, low-fat yogurt, low-fat cottage cheese, sour cream. I don't eat none of that crap, so I don't care. And that's the best choices. Worst choices is whole milk, regular yogurt, regular cottage cheese, regular sour cream, regular ice cream, regular half and half. I don't really eat in that area. I do eat cheese, but it's very rare that I eat cheese. So that's why, my sugar is not elevated. So now we're moving on to fats, oils, and sweets. They're tough to resist, but it's easy to get too much and gain weight, which makes it harder to manage your diabetes. Best choices: natural sources of vegetable fats such as nuts, seeds, or avocado, high in calories, so keep portions small. Foods that give you omega-3 fatty acids such as salmon, tuna, or mackerel. Plant-based oils such as canola, grapeseed, or olive oils. I only use olive oil, but I have not used coconut, but I do have it here. Worst choices for fats, oils, and sweets: anything with artificial trans fat in it is bad for your heart. Check the ingredient list for anything that's partially hydrogenated, even if the label says it has 0 grams of trans fat. Big portions of saturated fats, which mainly come from animal products, but also are also in coconut oil, okay, and palm oil, okay? That's why I haven't used it. Ask your doctor what your limit should be, especially if you have heart disease as well as diabetes. Okay, so if you want coconut oil, I've never used it. I do put coconut oil in my hair. Okay, drinks. When you down a favorite drinks, you may get more calories, sugar, salt, or fat than you bargained for. Read the label so you won't know what's in a serving. When I got to this section, y'all, it's the only page in this document that got my undivided attention. Lord, thank you, Jesus. Best choices for drinks: water, unflavored or flavored sparkling water, unsweetened tea, add a slice of lemon, light beers. Oh, you guys know this video is not sponsored by Miller Lite, but Miller Lite, if you're watching, you always send me Miller Lite because that's my favorite beer. Light beers, small amount of wine, or fruit mixed drinks. Coffee, black or white. Coffee, black or with added low-fat milk and sugar substitute. Worst choices: regular sodas, flavored coffees, and chocolate drinks, regular beer, fruity mixed drinks, dessert wines, sweetened tea, energy drinks, coffee with sugar and cream. Now, if you notice, I don't see diet sodas anywhere on this list. Let me explain to you about diet sodas. When you get a diet soda, look at the ingredients, everybody. It's still sugar in it. So pay careful attention to that. So in addition to providing me with my lab results and the best and worst foods for diabetics, everybody, can you see that? My doctor also gave me Quick View Food Guide, 148 low carbs food, okay? I know you can't see it. So basically, they talked about vegetables, meat, fish, poultry, cheese and dairy, cheeses in 1 ounce portions, seafood, fruits, fats and dressings, soy vegan protein, 0 carb drink, nuts, seeds, miscellaneous, all herbs and spices, and then 0 carb alcoholic drinks. Oh, by the way, for diabetics, 0 carbohydrates is anything is considered low in carbs. In these alcohols, it's gin, rum, vodka, whiskey, martini, and tequila. I drink everything on this list except for gin and martini. I love vodka. I love tequila. Rum. I love whiskey, but whiskey is brown though. Rum is full of sugar. I don't fool with rum, everybody. If I do drink it, it has to be white rum. But even white rum is full of sugar. So, this leads me to the second part of this video. So, I just walked through my lab results. We talked about the different categories of foods that's considered best and worst for diabetics. And then the last thing that I show you are foods that have 148 or less in carbohydrates. I believe that's what it says. The last document says it's 148 low carb foods. So these are all the foods that are low in carbohydrates. And it's 148 on this list. Now, some of you may be going through cancer. And again, I am not a medical doctor. I would tell anybody this. In today's world, we eat so much processed foods. And if you've been following along with me in my videos, how many times have you seen me eat processed foods? I do eat it, but it's rare that I eat it. I prefer stuff that's natural. So, fresh is always best. Try to eat food in its, in its most truest form, rawest form. And if you're not going to the bathroom, eliminating like you're supposed to, try the vegan diet. If you do a vegan diet for 1 week, you are going to see a lot of changes in your body. Your body's going to go through withdrawals. You don't get headaches or, feel lightheaded because your body is releasing that toxins from your body. I do fast. I used to. I kind of still do fast, but not like I used to. So, but remember, the next time you go pick up that big ass greasy cheeseburger and you making yourself happy, what's more important? You getting your life for that couple minutes of satisfaction, or do you want to live a long, healthy life? Me, I want to live as long as I can. And I want to live without taking any medication. Oh, by the way, this video, when I say try to get off your medication, I'm only talking about diabetes. I do realize and understand you may have an illness where being off medication is just not an option. You have to take it. This is strictly for type 2 diabetics. But you have to consult your physician first to find out, is it safe and okay for you to come off your medication? But I'm going to take it a step further. Let's go back in the kitchen. Even if your doctor tell you to stop taking medication, don't you do it, because you have to make sure. The doctor can tell you anything, everybody. It's your body. The question I have for you is, can you do it? You have to live in your body. Can you go to a vegan diet and stick with it? That's the question. So, all right. Let me go ahead and clean these vegetables real good. Oh, by the way, hold on. With the vegetables and fruits, I'm gonna wash my hands first. All I'm doing is going to my sink and just taking each vegetable and rinsing it off very, very good under warm water to get the solution off, and put it in the colander, let it drain some. And then once it sits there for a minute, then I will go back and take a dry paper towel, dry it off, put it on top of my hold on. And just put it up here while I wash dishes. Remember, my fruit and veggies are clean because I cleaned it. Just put it there. And you all, I'm telling you, When you put this solution, you really can't see it. See it right there, everybody? It's a black thing right there. This water gets very, very dirty. Can you all see that? There's a lot of dirt. There's a lot of dirt in produce. You probably can't see it. Just think of it this way. A lot of produce is open. Everybody touching it. Clean your stuff off before you eat it. That's how people get sick. But let me go ahead and take care of this. And I turn the camera back on because I got to get this other stuff so I can get it soaking. All right, I'll be right back. Good morning, everybody. It's being your boy Sticks in Charge. This is day 2 of this video. I didn't close out yesterday, but I want to show you. So I got the last batch of veggies in the solution with warm water in that veggie spray. These are the carrots and the celery. So let me show you. Hold on. So everybody, so here are the carrots and the celery. The water is dirty, you all. See all that stuff in the water? Produce is so dirty. So I'm gonna take my time and clean this really well. And then I'm gonna put when I rinse it off, I'm gonna rest it on the paper towels so they can dry and I can get that back in my refrigerator. All right. So here's my refrigerator that I did not show you all the other day. There's the cake that I have not cut yet. So there's the garden salad that I made this morning. And then in the back, I had 3 things of roasted red pepper hummus. And I have my blueberries and my my smoked salmon. That's my unsweetened teas back there. I got a whole rotisserie chicken. And I got the traditional one, everybody. And I got a big head of cabbage back there. So here are all the veggies that I washed yesterday. My zucchini, squash, cucumbers, lemons, and limes. And my peppers, as you see there. Okay? Yes, you do see mushrooms in there. And my classic artificial, what is it called? Artificial crab meat. I love that. And then these are some more veggies that I washed. And these bags are lettuce. I got Brussels sprouts. I got broccoli back there. And I got the mixed bag with the broccoli, sugar snap peas, and carrots. And of course, these are my onions. Okay. Nothing changed over here. Oh, I got eggs. I got the multi-grain English muffins. Of course, my wine and my beer. Okay. And then in the freezer side, I purchased some more turkey sausage, everybody, and turkey bacon. Now, those 2 items, they have sugar in it, which is why I don't eat it too often. And I bought another thing of English muffins because I want some breakfast. I'm gonna do some breakfast mukbangs with you all, okay? So let me get you guys on the tripod. I'm gonna rest you right here while I clean off these vegetables. That sun is like blinding you all. Can you all see me okay? Hold on. Is that too, hold on. Is that better? Yeah, I'll leave it like that. So I'm gonna rinse these real good so I can get these in my refrigerator. Yeah, you guys, today is Sunday and this morning I got up, I just got off the phone with my mother. I put my dishes up in the dishwasher, washed the dishes from yesterday, and now I'm cleaning my celery and my carrots off. Because Thanksgiving, everybody, I'm not going to eat traditional Thanksgiving food because my A1C is dropping. I want to stay on the straight and narrow. I want to get back to not being a diabetic. So that's my goal. So I hope you all found this video very, very informative, helpful. Because I really do want you all, if you're a diabetic, to somehow wean yourself off that medication. I really do. Because being on medication, it's not fun. Not fun at all. But if you have to take medication, everybody, the fact that you are still among the living is good. So we want you to stay around just a little bit longer. So, because Thanksgiving is on Thursday, just be careful what you eat. Still eat everything, but just do it in moderation. Don't overdo it. And watch me on Thanksgiving, y'all. I'm gonna have everything on my plate. But that's a test to see if you can do it. You gotta have willpower. You have to. So today, you all, when I finish doing this, I'm gonna vacuum my kitchen floor. And then I'm gonna go upstairs and iron my clothes that I washed last week. When I say iron my clothes, it's just my jeans and certain shirts. Because most of my stuff, y'all, I take those to the cleaners. So, because I'm gonna tear this produce up. I really am. So how are you guys doing this morning? You guys doing good? I hope you are. I really hope you are. I'm gonna take that part off. I really hope that you are. So let me finish doing this, and then I turn that camera back on so that you can see how I clean my vegetables, okay? Don't not go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, buddy. So let me show you the veggies I just cleaned off. Hold on. All right, so I put the veggies up here on a paper towel. So there you go. That's my celery and my carrots. So I'm gonna let that dry some more. And then when those dry, I'm gonna stick those in the fridge. So I'm finished for this video. So I'm gonna vacuum my kitchen floor. Actually, no, not just, I'm gonna finish. Because I gotta vacuum my kitchen floor, iron my clothes, and get this dried off and put in the fridge. Dry my dishes over here and get those put up. And then that'll be a wrap. So remember, mind your own damn business. Keep folks out your business. And remember, don't tell people your business because you know they're gonna run their damn mouth and tell all your dark, dirty secrets. And if you're one of them nosy ass people, stop gossiping about people. Mind your damn business. I love you all. Good night. And I will see you in my next video. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you all. Peace out.